It all started whenever my dad was always bringing around his muscle cars and making me help him out with his oil changes and just changing out tires and stuff, just getting me into the game at an early age. And my uncle was always coming around with his Volkswagens, and that was always an eye opener because he was always changing his wheels and or just customizing little touches here and there on his car, and that opened up a different world to me. Then we moved to Florida in '98, and I met a couple friends that were into the tuner game, and it all just unwinded from there. And I've been in the game since.
Right now, I'm driving a 1997 Nissan Hardbody. It's my daily driver. Don't have much big plans with it, but as of right now, I have 3-inch drop in the rear and 2-inch drop in the front. Ultimate goal is to lay frame on bags and just air out everywhere I go and live that low life, scrape everywhere I go. What I love about this car community is that everyone's always willing to give a hand and come over to help you out with whatever swap that you're doing and things that you might be interested in doing with your cars. There's been times where I've stayed up late before a car show, and right next to me is my buddy that's sitting there till 2 in the morning, making tinkering with the engine just to make sure that it's ready for the ride out in the morning. It's a beautiful thing, and I'm very grateful that this community provides that. Everyone's always ready to give a helping hand.
My views on this Jacksonville community is that everybody here has a cookie cutter type car that you usually get the Honda, you get the intake, you get the muffler, and you get wheels, and you want to slam it, and that's it. And you call that a fucking show car? No. If you want to put time and effort into it, you make sure that you don't cut corners, you don't put fake wheels on, and that you make sure that everything's authentic. All that represents who you are and is part of you, and you're not just trying to build it for someone else. Build it for yourself. I know people that are in garages that have way better builds than the ones that are rolling around and stuff. And I feel like this community could definitely step it up, and it's definitely making me want to step my game up to make sure that I don't have the same car that you have rolling around. It's always pushing me to further my build and make sure that I don't have the same car that you do. In terms of getting my car ready, I want to make sure that it's all track ready. It's a 1987 Toyota Corolla with an SR20 in it from a 240SX from Japan. It's definitely a crossbreed, but I love it. There's nothing that screams Carlos most than Toyota Corolla. I love it. It defines me from top to bottom. I wouldn't change anything about that car except for the engine, which I already have. What I want to accomplish after I get it road ready is being able to attack road, and then if I ever make it that big, it's hopefully shipping it out to Japan and being able to do the Wang Gang out there. It's basically the JTB of Japan, but it's so epic, and that's where all the big dogs go and do high speed miles runs out there, and it would be amazing to be able to do that